Hello and welcome back to the vlogs, where today we're starting with some breakfast and we're up early because usually we do what me and Jess want to do and we go to natural trust spots, so we go exploring, but today we're going to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to eat Weetabix.
Yeah, typical Benjamin who just wants to eat food all the time. But today, we are going to take him to a trampoline park. Before we do that, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh, and later on today, I will be receiving my box and attempting to cook one of the free meals that they're sending me. Now, I know what you're thinking. All right, I could do that. That's really easy. And if you want to do that, then all you have to do, guys, is click the link in the description below, use code Orion60 at checkout, and save yourself 60% off your first box and 25% off your next 2 months. And not only that, but free gifts. Now, it's time for us to get back on with the day, but thank you very much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. But right, we don't have that much time before the delivery's here, so let's go on out. Where I have got myself a cup of tea and we've arrived at Jumping Adventure Park. I've never actually been to something like this before. I'm actually interested to see what they have. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Look at this, Benji. Wow, this place is really cool. Right, I've got my special sticky socks on. You ready to jump on the thing, Benji? Oh, okay. You like it? Well, this is great. You can bring your kids here and you also get to have a go as well. Very fun. You're gonna run all the way up, quick. You can make it. Oh no. Did you fall down? Oh dear. Come on then, do another jump. Yeah, is that fun? I tell you what, it is absolutely exhausting doing this. Ready, steady. Oh. Man, this place is absolutely massive. We're in a completely whole different area and it's just like these walls and ramps of trampolines. I do have to be really careful because it's copyright music, but this is very fun. But look at this. I want to say that this is actually a massive ball pit you can jump into. That'd be pretty sick. They also have this massive obstacle course as well, which looks really fun. However, a lot of the stuff is actually closed today because it's like a toddler group at like 9 AM. So just for an hour, it's just toddlers, which is really good. It means aside from the adults, you don't actually have to worry about big kids bouncing around. Right, you ready? You're gonna run from here all the way down there. Ready? Steady, go. Over the hill. Quick, keep going. Keep going, don't fall down. Did you fall down?
Yeah, I just need to run.
You're gonna touch the pink bit, quick, jump. God, this is exhausting, but we've discovered that Benjamin runs very funny on this, so watch this. Come on, Benji. Come on, you can make it. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. All right, believe it or not, we've already been here for half an hour. We only had an hour's slot. So we're coming off the trampolines and going onto that. Well, this is incredibly hot and sweaty work, but I've made it to the top of this thing. Safe to say, he is having a lot of fun, but look at how big this park actually is. There's so much to do here. Hold on tight. Daddy gonna spin you. Oh no, you're gonna get dizzy. Oh, you're really dizzy. It has to be said, I think this is the best bit about being a parent, is coming to these areas and getting to climb around yourself. Well, that was really fun. But right, unfortunately, for obvious reasons, I couldn't film too much in there because there were kids literally everywhere, but that was very fun. How much was that? For only £17.50, me, Jess and Benjamin got to go in there for what was called like toddler fun, which is like an hour long basically. So it's just toddlers there, and we got socks for like a £5 that you get to keep as well. So overall, really good. But right, the fun doesn't stop there because we're only there for an hour. We're going to the park. But contrary to the building work that's going on over there, this is one of the best parks around here to go to. There is virtually no one ever here, so it's really nice and quiet and you get to chill out. And the amount of obstacle courses, slides, and actual like fun having there is completely comparable to any like major park. But it is by far one of our favorite places to bring Benjamin. But as I actually sit in the pirate ship, I'm going to give another shout out to this microphone. It's actually so good. The fact that I can come out and it's incredibly windy like today, and you can hear me crystal clear. Are you the captain?
Yeah, I got sand in there.
You got sand in there? You're going to pill it all the way up?
Yeah.
Good job, well done. But it is actually scheduled to rain today, so hopefully those clouds bugger off and we get a bit more of that. But the likely chances are that we're going to have to go back home and stay indoors for the day. But whilst the weather is still lovely, we're going to make the most of it and actually enjoy it. Like, man, I would love to move into one of these. We've been talking about it a lot recently, and last week we actually posted a video about like the idea of moving abroad and stuff like that, and that is definitely still in the cards. But if I could just get a house, it'd solve all the problems. Like, just come on, let me in. One of the main things that's actually holding us back from having like another child or having a dog, and generally just so much stuff, is the fact that we don't have a house. So, man, whatever we've got to do it, we're gonna do it. But right, we have got a delivery to go collect, so let's head back home. Home sweet home, time to play the waiting game. And whilst we wait, I might do this. However, this could take a while. So I think whilst the weather is still a little bit okay, we'll put this back in the bag and save it till later. Poor guys, there's a knock at the door. Oh yes. Food has arrived. But not any old food, guys. HelloFresh has not only sent me 1, 2, but 3 meals. And if we get rid of the box, it also comes with 3 recipe cards. And oh my days, this is going to help me so much. Because the closest thing I can do to cooking is making toast in the toaster. But I think with this, I might actually give it a go. But boy, oh boy, I better put this away for later. So, with everything in the fridge, time to crack back on with our day because we've got places to be. Like pattern locks for a lovely walk, which was actually recommended by my barber. So let's go for a little wander and see what's what. I can actually hear something going on in the distance. I don't know what it is, but maybe a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But we have 2 choices, one of which is to go on a walk through the countryside, or we could walk down the canal. And as we go for a countryside walk all the time, I think we're going to make our way down the canal, which is quite crazy to think that this is like a several tiered up like lift for canal boats. Bizarre how it works. You could, however, pull up right here and go to the pub up there. That is the Hatton Country Arms, which is actually a lovely pub. People even come here and get paddle boats out. What the heck, that's such a good idea. I actually had no idea there was a transport trust as well, but we've reached the top and there's a beautiful little cafe at the bottom. And I think this is some indication as to what is going on today. Look at all of these different vintage bikes. I actually think if we keep walking on this canal, it takes you all the way to Stratford. I don't think we're gonna walk that far. But we have spotted some cute little ducklings. Oh, looking at that. So you can moor up, but it costs you 150 quid per day if you don't have any authorization to moor here. That's mad. Well, I stand corrected. If we keep walking in this direction, we'll end up first in Solihull and then we'll end up in Birmingham. I do get weird anxiety every time I walk past one, someone's gonna shove me into the water. But this is a lovely little walk. Well, we have walked for about 2 miles now and passed many people, but unfortunately we did actually pass one guy who had actually fallen into the canal off his bike. He actually lost his glasses and was looking for his partner who was on an electric bike ahead of him. I really feel for him because I would not want to fall in there. I dread to think what is in a canal, but it does not look pretty. But we have nearly made it to our lunchtime destination, which is a place called Shrewley Tunnel. I don't intend on walking much further than this because we have literally walked like 2.5 miles now and our legs are killing us. But unfortunately we can't walk through the tunnel, so we have to go over it. I am really hoping at the top of this hill that there is a bench. And there isn't. The path keeps on going. I can tell you for a fact now, after we've had our lunch, we are getting an Uber back to the car because my feet are in bits. Unfortunately, there's no park here or anywhere for us to sit, but there is a pub down the road, so we're going to go check that out and have some food. Aha! I have found the Durham Ox, and this looks like a lovely little spot to go. However, we did just cross a man who said that there is a steam train on its way, and if you look down there, you can actually see the smoke of it. Well, this has actually worked out perfectly because Benjamin loves steam trains. Oh my god, how cool is this? This is not what I did not expect this today.
And it comes.
Here it comes.
It's going to go into the
Look. Wave. Wave that there's the driver.
Holy moly! Hey, that's so cool! How amazing is that? Brilliant. Well, that is ace. I'm so glad we bumped into that guy, but it is actually starting to chuck it down now, so let's get to the pub. Oh, look at this. It's only actually like 12:15, so I think I might actually get a roast lunch. Oh wow, this pub is absolutely lovely. I've got myself a Madry, and I think I'm going to turn the camera off for a bit, enjoy some food, and relax. Well, I wasn't going to film, but wow, look at that. And look at that. Oh my days, it looks gorgeous. All right, I am starving. Oh my god. That is amazing. That was absolutely delicious. My only critique that it was incredibly salty, but otherwise that's like a 9 out of 10. But the weather is actually now worse and worse, so we are going to get a taxi back to our car, save Benjamin his legs, because he has literally walked about 5-6 miles in the space of 2 days. So Mr. Uber, where you at? Do you like being in the big boy seat?
Yeah.
Look look at that, door-to-door service. But right, I think it is time to get out of this rain and head back home. Where I think it might be time to build some Lego. Oh, it's upside down. Well, this is the final goal, but it looks like you can swap out the different types of colour of leaves that you want. And as Jess actually pointed out, they're frogs, look. Lots of little frogs. Right, this is looking like a mammoth of a task, so I need a drink. Kettle on, tea bag acquired. 1 scoop of sugar. And the final touch, which is a bit of water and a stir. And no, I don't have any milk because I'm lactose. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bags. Okay, so according to the manual, bag number 6 is purely for the base. Bags 1, 2, and 3 are literally just for the trunk. And then if it wasn't obvious, bags 4 and 5 are for the leaves. So let's start with bag number 1. And just like that, we have got ourselves a base. So now we need bag number 2. Benjamin, bag number 2. Thank you. Here's to hoping these transitions work. Bag number 2. Just like that, we have finally got our base and our trunk in. I am starting to accumulate like extra pieces, and I think when I dropped the bag onto the table, I actually lost a piece. But the next part of the puzzle is actually really easy. I just have to pour all of the little bits from that bag into the main one. So in they go. Give a little bit of a shake, and then we just carefully pour these in here like that. What an actual cool idea to create, like, I don't know, grass or foliage. Next up, we're going to add some leaves. And like magic, we have finally got the leaves on, which has to be said was probably the most fiddly part of this entire process. But look at this, it's properly come together. There's only 1 bag left to do. So one last time, and just like that, it is finally built. That actually took me longer than I care to admit, but there we go. Nice little bonsai tree. As you can see in the book, we could have gone for the pink one, which are like lots of little frogs, but I saved this bag for Jess to build. And later on, you can swap the green ones out for the pink ones. Right, guys, it is that time of the day where we need to cook some dinner. And on the menu tonight, we can either have a chicken tikka, a teriyaki sesame chicken, or lamb steaks. And I'm thinking lamb steaks is the one. Which is only going to take me 6 steps to actually cook this meal. And the calories are super low, which is perfect because I am on a diet. So I think without further ado, let's commence the cooking montage.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care.
And just like that, dinner is served. Now I am hot and I am starving, so I'm going to eat. Right, let's try a bit of the lamb steak. Very nice. Well, that was absolutely lovely. And I'm honestly surprised at myself that I managed to cook something that looks like that. But I can't take the credit. It has to be given to HelloFresh because, damn, that was 1, lovely, and 2, genuinely very easy to do. And I'm really looking forward to having some of these. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a video a thumbs up rating. I appreciate that. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. But as always, it's been Orion. I'll check you next time. Bye-bye.